My name is Roy, and I'm on disability. When you first open the door of my house, all you see is a wall of stuff. My house is 5 bedrooms, 2 baths, full basement. I always say there's everything in there but a Volkswagen.
My name is Ramona, and Roy is my brother. Think of 10 people's homes full of their own stuff. Well, Roy's got these 10 people's homes full of their individual stuff all in his house. It's just something like you've never seen before. It's just unbelievable. The city of Dayton is on his back continuously for the past 10, 15 years to clean his yard up and clean his porch off.
I've served time in jail 2 different times, once for 19 days and once for 5 days for hoarding or outdoor storage. I want to stay out of jail badly. When you're overwhelmed and know not what to do, you often do nothing.
My name's Tamara, and Roy is my dad. I did not grow up with my dad. He was not a huge part of my life. He and my mother didn't see eye to eye about things, and so there was no regular visitation growing up.
I would love for her to be Daddy's little girl, but that didn't get to happen.
We are trying to establish a relationship now.
My daughter has never been in my house. She's been over here a couple of times. She's never been inside.
I really can't even imagine what it's like. He's only described it to me.
My daughter would be disgusted. You know, it's hard to know what she would think, but she wouldn't think much of me.
I think the fact that my dad has been arrested twice and has continued to hoard and has not managed to clean up the mess, I think it speaks to how stubborn he is.
I'll get that later. My sisters and my daughter, they would love it if they could just pull up a dumpster and throw it all in there, you know, get rid of it, but it's just too many nice things.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, we are here in the rain, in the cold, to help my boy Roy. My name is Matt Paxton. I'm an extreme cleaning specialist. Roy's house, it's kind of like when you're climbing a tree and you're trying to be careful to hit each branch. Well, that's what it's like walking through his house. I mean, the space is full, and you have to be careful on every single step.
You know, I've wanted to be released from this for a long time, and I know I'm my biggest enemy in it. But we know there's another enemy that causes me to do what I do, so I'm fighting that like crazy. Because you've never even been in my house before. And you've tolerated coming in there, you know.
Well, why do you come in the house, even though it's messy?
Well, I care about him.
We need to keep saying that today, okay? Keep reminding him why he's doing this. It's because of y'all. He loves you. All right, are you guys ready?
Yeah. Ready.
All right, let's go do this. All right. All right, let's get going. You tell us what to throw away.
Okay. Trash. Keep the wheels?
Remember, you're only giving out trash. Keep can just stay where it is.
Right. It goes to the maybe pile. Yeah, this is a keeper. Keeping those in. Oh yeah, definitely.
It's a left single glove.
Yeah,
Remember the big picture
yeah, I
here,
know,
we're
but-
staying at a jail here. I'm Dr. David Cutts, and I specialize in obsessive compulsive disorder and compulsive hoarding. Roy's keeping individual gloves without pairs. He's keeping, 20 tennis rackets. He's keeping socks that are dirty. And these are prime examples of things where he's not truly understanding what needs to be done to take care of this.
God, this room, man. Oh.
Starting with your arrest, and now with the fire department being here, you're out of the closet.
Yeah.
It is a known fact. So life as you know it isn't necessarily going to continue on.
The issues is the water heater and the furnace are where?
Right, right. So I have no hot water
Okay.
and no heat.
But they're in the basement.
Right.
Okay. We're gonna let the boys get started in the basement. You guys can start here right now.
I've never seen anything like this in my life. I think that's the back wall.
You need to get rid of this stereo. This stereo is no good.
How do you know it's no good?
Because it isn't.
I don't know how she knows that, you know what I'm saying?
But do you understand that if it's something you haven't seen or touched in 5 years or more, that you can live without it? If it helps the bigger picture?
It doesn't matter that I haven't used it in years. I'm going to use it when I can get to it.
We're finding that he's not going to meet his goal. We're finding that he's still getting stuck with things.
Oh, man. So there's 2 to 3 feet of water down there. That means all this stuff has been sitting in standing water. It sounds like the water is leaking right over here. And that makes sense because the kitchen is right above us that way. Oh, man. What he thought was just an issue with the heat is now an issue with a burst pipe. This is quickly spiraling out of control.
Oh, my Lord. That's a foot deep.
At least.
Oh, my Lord.
My
Lord.
hunch here is I think once your heat got turned off,
The pipe's
I think the pipes burst. I'm calling the city to turn the water off right now.
Ain't got water, no heat, no gas.
No gas.
Okay.
We need to have 7 guys down there pulling everything out and just going with it. Everything in the basement must go. It's no longer an option.
Y'all just keep using the word everything, and I'm not trying to hear it, so the sooner we get busy, the better.
No, hear it out. You need to
Okay,
hear it. The
I hear
basement is trash. It's got to go. To get you heat and water, the base, that is how we get you heat and water.
Okay. Okay, well.
So you don't even really need to be in there. I'd like to get you back upstairs and let me get the guys in here to throw everything away in the basement. Roy,
Yeah,
I got to get you out of the way and get these guys working.
I'm trying to empty it now.
Are you going to do this yourself, or are you going to let me do it my way and use all the guys? I don't think that there is anything that's going to make Roy understand that this is very serious. I mean, literally, if I died crawling across that trash in the water, he'd want to pick out the good boxes underneath me and save them.
The water company's here to shut the water off. The heat's been shut off. He has no gas. Step by step, he's losing his house.
You're going to come out, they're going to pull everything out.
Yeah.
If it's dry and you can pull it from their hands, and you don't have to wrestle them, you can keep it. Otherwise, it's trash.
Yeah.
Donate?
Yeah. Is it pajamas or what is it? Oh, nice pajamas. Okay, I'll keep these.
So I'm knee-high in the water. The further we get into this house, the worse and worse it gets. It is extremely dangerous. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 7 beams that are split. We're right in the living room, and this is the hallway above me that I just cleaned out. If I had just crawled across that trash to grab another box, this whole floor could have come in. I have never been in a horde so dangerous. We literally have had to pull everybody out of this house. Unfortunately, I'm at the point where I have no other option. I must call the city. I always say people could die in a horde. Man, we all could die in this horde.
The biggest problem is the basement. The support beams are broken. So any activity above the basement is going to be a safety hazard because you never know when you might fall. So what we're going to end up doing is we're going to end up condemning the place. It'll no longer be safe for you to live here, to go in, to come out.
When the housing inspector told me about the condemning of the house, it was no surprise.
If you go back in, you're really risking your life.
I'm not afraid to go back in there, but he has to condemn it because he has to look out for my safety. If I won't look out for my own safety, it's his job to look out for it, you know.
You fall, you take the floor down, it's going to fall on top of you.
I am in complete and utter shock that we go from cleaning up his house to he's losing his house. It is a tragedy, but the blessing is that he gets a new start.
I'm going to go over to my sister's house and try to not be in the way because I'm not used to being anywhere but my own place since probably 1965. So I'm going to go there and keep her company for a while so we can make some other moves.
At least we got the process started. I think that he'll be able to carry on from here, you know, with the aftercare. I think it's going to be all right, you know, months and months from now.
If you look at physical, we failed. We didn't get anything out of this house. If you look at hoping to save this man's life, then we succeeded.
It's all for the better.
Hi, thanks for being a fan of Hoarders. And subscribe to A&E for more videos and click the links around me to watch more.